Right now, I'm going to teach you how to get this ball over the net by doing an overarm serve. Oh, it's that easy. Overarm serves are really hard for a lot of players because you get introduced to the idea of doing an underarm serve, which is this motion here. And yeah, that's really different compared to this motion here. We're doing a swing motion. Up here, we're doing a throw motion. It's a pretty big transition from doing an underarm to an overarm. Now, a lot of people actually say when they learn overarm, they're like, I can get overarms in, but I really actually struggle when I need to do an underarm serve. And it's the same both ways. It's that transition from different movements. This is just easier for players to time when they're really younger and really swing into, it's like they've gone bowling. When we start to learn this motion, it's really similar to our spike. So we just have more reps doing it. It's harder, yes, but I'm going to teach you how to get that ball over the net. The first thing you should start to practice is throwing the ball. I want you to throw with your whole body. 42, 64, hut, loose. When we throw the ball correctly, that's the exact motion we're using when we serve. So we're stepping in with our opposite foot. We're bringing our body, we're spinning it. This torque is imperative, and that's how we're generating a lot of that power. We're not generating the power just from big muscles in your arms, relatively small muscles that don't generate a lot. It's the muscles over here. So when we throw, you don't know it, but you're using all these muscles naturally. The first thing I want you to do is just start practicing throwing. Throw that ball over the net. Get really used to using all those muscles in your body because, let's be honest, you probably feel really awkward. You might be throwing the ball like this. I want it to be flowy. I need you to be able to throw that with flow. Look at that motion that my body's doing. It's very flowy. Yeah, I swing into it and my whole body is working together. The first motion starts from feet, goes to hips, abs, shoulders, and then into the arm. Just like you're punching somebody in boxing, a lead with a hip, and that's gonna bring your whole body around to add power to that punch. Oos! Just like serving and throwing, we're leading with the hip, whipping up our body, and then our arm is like a whip at the end. Really, really simple stuff. If we can transfer all the information we have from our throwing technique, we'll be able to add that to our serving technique. The next step is just adding a hit to the ball. Instead of throwing it with this hand, we chuck with this hand and throw. Look how similar that motion is to the throw. Awesome stuff, right? It's really easy. We've talked about what our body does. We start with the opposite foot. We step in, move with our hip, and generate power with our body. Arm is like a whip at the end. Now, we need to talk about the contact point. We know what our body's doing. We don't know how to hit the ball. This is how I think about it. We want to have this here, okay? That's the hard part we want the ball to hit. Yeah, we don't want to paintbrush it with our fingers. Not much power. The power comes from this part here. I've seen coaches put like a little face on their hand and they say, the contact is the face, not the hair. I like that. So let's practice that. Yeah, I'm just leading with my palm and then I'm following around with my fingers. Yeah, so it's bang. Oh, that's power. That's how we contact it. We're trying to get that connection between our hand and the ball. One more time. Oos. Floater as well. That's the contact. Awesome. Now let's talk about the toss because the toss may change every single time we throw it if we're not being intentional. When I toss the ball for an overarm serve, I just place the ball. Yeah, I'm just placing the ball. Some people toss it and they're like, woo, it's different every single time, and then they need to adjust every single time. We want to simplify that as much as possible. We are placing the ball right in front of us, and we're contacting high. Where we want to contact it is debated. To keep it simple, I like thinking about it like you're giving somebody a high five. So you're reaching out and you're high-fiving just in front of you. You don't high-five someone here unless you're running past them. We're not running past them. We want to high-five out in front. It's natural. It's easy. I'll do a side-on version. So when we're serving, it's here. Yeah, we're high-fiving in front of us. Okay? If we're too far on our head, things get awkward. If we're behind our head, the ball will loop up and be like a bit of a sky ball. We want it nice, in front, contact. Now, as servers, we want to get the ball over the net. We need to think about where we contact that ball. We talked about how we want to contact the ball, but now let's talk about where do we want to contact the ball. I just think if we want the ball to go up, we need to hit from here. If we want the ball to go down, we need to hit on top. Let's take a look at an example of that. Hit from the bottom, it goes up. Hit from the top, it goes down. I think about it like a clock. This is a clock face, 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4, 5, 6 o'clock, 7, 8, 9 o'clock, 10, 11, 12. So this is the ticking clock. We need to think about what hour we're going to contact the ball. If we want the ball to go over the net, if we're standing back here, we're not doing a jump serve, we want to be able to connect around this area here. So what's that time? 6, 7, 8, around 8 o'clock. If we're contacting at 9 o'clock, the ball will just go straight. If we're contacting at 8 o'clock, we're coming underneath it and the ball will go up with our motion. If we contact at 12, the ball goes straight down. If we contact at 6 o'clock, the ball will go straight up. So we need to adjust it so it's around the 8 o'clock mark. It's a little bit under. That's our contact. We're reaching in out front, high-fiving. Think about what time we want to contact that ball. We place the ball. We step into it. We generate power from the hip, come around with arm like a whip, and we're contacting 8 o'clock and following through. Let's take a look. Place, step, hit. Oh, baby, that's good. Let's see it again. We place, step, hit underneath. We're high-fiving out in front of our body. We're not going back and reaching back. We're high-fiving out in front, contacting the ball at 8 o'clock. Does that make sense? I hope it does. It makes sense to me. And now you need to practice that 100,000 times and you'll get really, really good at it. Like, you don't need a lot of power to get that ball over the net. It may feel like it, but it's just linking and syncing that time with your body. It doesn't look like I'm hitting the ball very hard, does it? But I'm getting the ball over the net, which is crazy. Don't overthink it. You don't need to have a powerful, muscly body to do this. You just need to be able to sync your movements up with your body to generate that power. I've seen 8-year-old girls who are this tall absolutely nail jump toppies and get that ball over the net. It is not a strength thing. It is just how we move our bodies to generate that power. And then when you get really good, we can start adding a jump. And life gets a lot easier. Remember, it starts with the simple stuff. Learn to throw the ball with flow. What are your arms doing when you're throwing it? Is your arm stuck to your side when you throw it? We want flow. Ooh, we're naturally balancing out our body with our motion. So practice throwing the ball overarm, and then let's start getting more advanced using more of those tips that I told you in this video. You get better with your practice, so go practice throwing a volleyball to get used to your body moving the right way. If you're practicing this at home, I recommend that you bring someone along and they watch you and you ask for feedback. Ask them very particular questions. What did my toss look like? Did it look like I was placing the ball? Did I contact the ball outside and front? This type of feedback is invaluable. If you don't have someone like that to support you and you live in Brisbane, consider coming to Skybound. I coach sessions 3 times a week. Sundays for beginners. If you're free, come check in because I want to be your coach and I'm sure you want to get better. And I can provide those opportunities for you. Hopefully, I will see you at Skybound. If not, I still want you to become the best volleyballer. So like and subscribe, and I can give you more tips on how to be the best volleyballer and maybe the best person you can be. I want to thank McGregor State High School for partnering with Coach Artie and Skybound Volleyball. They're a great school in Brisbane, and if you're considering going to a school that prioritizes volleyball, McGregor might be the one. They have a volleyball academy. That means you can study volleyball as a subject. Insane, right? If you're interested in becoming a better volleyballer, consider McGregor State High School as your next school. I'll see you in the next one.